Okay. I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. As you could tell from this, I was gonna say screenshot, so funny, the thumbnail, I'm losing it. We got it. We'll talk about why in a little bit, but I'm so happy you're here. Happy Thursday. We are at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and some of you may recognize this walk, others may not. But this is walking into ESPN's Wide World of Sports, located on Walt Disney World property. It's actually closest to the Art of Animation if you're looking at a map. There's the Advent Health Arena. Tons of sporting events happen here, from spring training. During the lockdown during COVID, the NBA played the rest of their season in playoffs here. And of course, during every Run Disney weekend, this is home of the expo, where you pick up your bibs, grab your merch. There's entertainment. As you could tell, tons of people. These Run Disney weekends draw tens of thousands of guests to Walt Disney World to have a magical running experience. We're going to join some of our friends who are running the events. This year, I can't run any of these events because I'm going to be out of town the next 3 days. So we are packing today out with fun. We're going to show you everything there is to do here at Run Disney and the Expo. Thank you so much. And then after this stream, as soon as we finish, about 20 to 30 minutes later, oh, me like it, rock the Casbah. And then after this, we're gonna run over to the back to the Disney resorts. If you missed yesterday's stream, we had a ton of fun. We did part one of the Skyliner scavenger hunt. We didn't know how long it was gonna take. Finding the scavenger hunt sheet took about an hour. So that was the first scavenger hunt. But once we had the sheet, we found it at Pop Century. We got about halfway through and it took 2 hours. So a little more intense than we thought. So we're gonna hang out here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports, show you everything there is to show you. We'll end this stream. I'll head over there and fire up the next stream. So we'll be live with you today pretty much all day until around 3-ish. Since there are so many people in town, we have a lot of friends of the channel, Patreons, and locals who are coming out to come say hi. So we're gonna try and see as many people as we can. So here's the ideal schedule. We're here for about an hour and a half. We fire up the other stream around noon, do that noon to 3, head into Epcot to say hi to whoever's there, run home, quick shower change. I got a meeting at 5-ish. I got work at 6:30, DJing. I get home around 11:45 at night, quick 3-hour nap, wake up, pack, head to the airport. And I think I think my flight's around 5 a.m., 5:15, something like that. So we got a packed 24 hours. Then, like I said, I'll be in New York Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're back Monday. We'll be live again. So you could help me out and make the smile on my face even bigger if you subscribe. And also, please hit the like button. We're trying to get, our goal is always 100 likes as fast as possible. So we just started. We're about a quarter of the way there. If you could hit that like button. If you're on a TV, you might have to hit like up or down. If you're on the laptop or cell phone, smash that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please, please, please subscribe. We do tons of fun stuff like this all the time. We got a lot of new, exciting, fun things around the corner. Cosmic Berry Shandy. Ooh. Gotta love the running community. Beer and running. Look at this food and beverage line. The kegs are flowing over here. We got some quesadillas over here from Cilantro Express. Hi, Marquita. Marquita always has KT tape. She'll be back. Hi! We made it. I love your outfit, let me just say. I'm not sure. Do you guys know each other?
No.
No, but I'll just say hi. You guys look great.
The beer card instead of the bibs, so.
I love it. Everyone drinking beers. These are my people. All right, I'm gonna hop in and get a beer then. We have time? Are we in a rush?
No, we're gonna go grab it. Yeah, thank you. Go grab it.
Okay, we'll go grab it. I'm gonna leave you guys here instead of carrying this and the beer. Allie, you're in charge. You know.
I'm in charge.
Is this like a live stream?
It is a live stream on YouTube, yes.
So now you're gonna be YouTube famous.
Yep.
Again?
Again. I like you guys.
Who's Marquita?
Marquita is a friend of Pete's. She works doing something here. I can't remember exactly what she is. Sorry, I don't remember what you do, Marquita. Marquita and I had a magical day at Animal Kingdom one time with some Pete margaritas.
Ah.
Yes, we're all well aware of the Pete margaritas.
Yes, those are always magical
Yes.
days.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's me again. We got Stephanie here. Stephanie came all the way from Los Angeles overnight to run these races. As you know, Baymax is my absolute favorite, so I signed up for all of the races this weekend. Oh wow, this line is getting bad. So we chose to get the beer first before our bibs, because that is my priority. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, they let us in a little late today, so this has been a little more crowded than it usually is. I don't know what's going on. So unlike Disney to not be organized.
This is Run Disney, which is different.
That was sarcasm. Walt Disney World is usually not very organized. Unlike Disneyland. This line is multiplying before our eyes. Yep, now we're moving. Yep. Also new this weekend, Brooks re-released shoes, Run Disney shoes, which we have not had since well before COVID.
And those were New Balance.
Those were New Balance. Now we have Brooks. Personally, I'm a Brooks girly. I'm here for it. Let's see. Looks like Pete. Oh, Pete's grabbing his beer. Priorities. Oh, and this is the weekend cup, in case you didn't see it. So every weekend now we have to buy a new cup. So that's where we're at. Yeah, I agree. The Brooks Springtime Surprise are the shoes that I want. I don't really want to wait in the line. Stephanie grabbed them. She said they're super cute, right? And they come with charms. So you get free charms if you buy the springtime weekend shoes. Hey.
We're back.
We are back.
Cheers, everyone. Let's turn it around. Look at this fun group.
I introduced him to Stephanie, talked about the weekend.
Look at these fun cups.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we gotta get in this line now.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Top in line. So what events are you guys running?
We're doing all three.
All of them.
Baymax.
5K, 10K, 10 miler?
Yep.
For the Baymax. I like it.
We're the Baymax.
Nothing compared to what?
Nothing compared to like Dopey.
Oh, the dopey is dopey. Yeah.
There's a reason why it's called that.
Yeah. Because there's no character called Insanity. That'll be Inside Out 3.
You have anxiety.
Yeah.
So, pretty close.
They should. It would be fun if they had a course and they didn't tell you which way went to either a 10K or a 10 miler. And that was the anxiety race from Inside Out 2.
You don't know where you're going,
Yeah,
how
like,
far you're running.
you just-
Eventually you're done.
At some point, there's a fork in the road. Yeah, and that would be the springtime surprise. Yeah. And you don't know.
Don't hate that.
If you go left, it's a 10K. If you go right, it's a 10 miler.
Or a full marathon.
Oh, God. Well, people would just be dropping like flies.
Let's not push it down.
You see family members on the one side like, don't do it.
Somebody figured it out.
They should just sequester everyone when they're done so they can't.
Yeah. It would be as intense as epic previews. Like, you cannot take photos. You cannot talk about it.
We don't talk about
Yeah.
Epic.
Epic is like Fight Club. I got rickrolled so good.
Oh, okay. I learned what that was yesterday, what a rickroll was.
You never knew what a
Never,
rickroll was?
what?
Where have you been?
I live in a bubble.
Apparently.
Either here or on the pool deck.
Not a Rick Astley bubble, but so for those who don't know what a rickroll is, I probably should explain it. Rick Astley had a famous song, "Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down." You know what I'm talking about. And so someone posted on Twitter, "Hey, I recorded all of Stardust Racers, got an awesome POV video, but I got my friend fired."
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, but at least support him on his GoFundMe here, and you could see the amazing video I took from Stardust here. And if you click the video link, it just take you to Rick Astley. Got me so good. But of course, I, before even watching the video, was like, oh my God, can you believe this, to a few different friends in different groups. So they're all like, haha, you got us, Pete. And then me, I'm like, what? And I went back and watched the video, and it was like, oh, now it looks like I just rickrolled everybody else. So yeah, they do spring training here, all these expos. I used to like when I think,
They used to. Atlanta used to.
I know the Braves used to be here, but I just saw a sign when I was pulling in, spring training to the
I
left.
saw that too, but we're past spring training anyway.
Interesting, maybe for like collegiate or
Yeah,
local.
maybe.
But some fun things that are coming here when the World Cup in soccer, the FIFA World Cup comes here. Bayern Munich, the German team, has chosen ESPN Marvel the Sports as their practice facility. So they'll be here to practice. You can see some world-class soccer action. They also used to use this during Pro Bowl week when it used to be in Orlando here at Disney. That was the best because when I first moved here, right up the road,
Bring the Pro Bowl back to Orlando, just not here.
they
right?
did, but they don't do like any of the fun stuff. Yeah, like it used to be like the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they do like quote unquote practices, but like skills competitions. And it was cool because like the players would just hang out with guests, come up, say hi. I think I've told the story a million times that I ran into Cameron Jordan, first name, comma last name, I don't remember, because there's two of them. But he's a Pro Bowler for the Saints for like the last 5 years in a row. He's unbelievable. He'll be a Hall of Famer. But I saw him at Epcot one year. Let's say this is like 4 years ago. And we ended up talking as we were in line for a beer or whatever. Then the next year, I don't know what I was doing or standing around, but I saw him again, and I was like thinking of a way to be like, hey, we stood in line together. But I heard him say like, there's no way we're gonna make it here in time. The Uber is like X amount of minutes. I'm like, how many people you got? He's like, just me, my dad, and my buddy. I'm like, oh, I got an Explorer XLT. It can fit. You're big guys. I said, that's right by my house. I can take you there. He's like, really? So, literally drove a Pro Bowler and his dad
That's nice.
to the NFL event. Little magic of Disney. Race bib pickup. Oh, the AC feels glorious. Oh.
Medals on display.
I did not end up buying the virtual.
Oh, you're gonna wanna.
You're gonna wanna.
They just sit in a box right now here. Like, do I need to spend $180 for 4 medals that are gonna sit in my closet?
The one does fireworks.
Oh, I know, and it's
It does
beautiful.
pyro? You're like, you hit this button, and all of a sudden it's happily ever after.
Well, maybe it was real rum.
So we got fake fireworks and fake rum. Boo.
For $180.
It's almost worth it if it was real fireworks and real rum. This camera seems to be on an angle, and I want it to
Does seem
correct.
like it's on an angle.
I just want it to find a happy home that's straight. All right, if everybody watching just slightly tilts their head to the left,
Everything will be
it's
fine.
perfectly straight. We'll fix it when we stop moving. So yeah, they do all kinds of events here: baseball, lacrosse, cheer, dance, basketball, volleyball.
So much cheer.
They have so much. Although they just lost a big dance and cheer contract for next year. They're going to, I forget if it's the Carolinas or Georgia, but it's like the first time in a long time Disney doesn't have it. Which means those weeks might actually be light weeks again. We never really have light weeks here
No, we
anymore.
don't. Epcot was empty
Don't
yesterday.
talk to
though.
me about like I can't make reservations. in California.
Oh. Yeah, you guys definitely don't have light
We're
weeks.
in trouble.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger.
Look at this. We're in the
Oh, they
field
put all the
house.
pictures in here, the mileage things.
Oh my god, look at the lines.
There's a whole upstairs area here. I don't even think I've ever been in this space. Oh, I've never waited in any of this. Even when I do the Run Disney, I don't know, I think,
You come later?
yeah, I come later, like,
Oh.
because I'm not as big on, like, having to get certain merch. I'm like, I'll take a magnet to say that I ran it. I'm good. So I just come in the afternoon and we just walk through casually. For those wondering, this opened at 10 a.m., so that's why you see these crowds pretty massive. And there's a big desire because there is a lot of cool merch. Obviously, the new shoes. So a lot of people, quote unquote, rope dropping the expo today. There's been years I just completely have missed it before I lived here because we flew in like the night before the race.
Yeah.
So then you have to get to the race extra early to go get your bib.
In the morning.
Yeah, you got to be there like at 4:30.
Yeah, they don't like when you do that, but they'll let you do it.
But I mean, they have to have something for people who are flying in last minute.
Or if their flights get
Yeah.
delayed or canceled, yeah.
Also, there was just sometimes I couldn't get off work until later that day on, like, let's say a Thursday or a Wednesday night. So I'm flying in, landing at 9 o'clock. My race is 4 in the morning the next day.
Let's see if we can see who the characters are down here.
Are they in here or you think they're in the
No, they're
arena?
out
Oh,
in the
okay.
right here.
So and they didn't even have. So like they have like the mileage pictures.
Yeah. Normally they're in the other one. Weird.
I think because of the shoes. They,
There's a ton of people walking out with Brooks bags.
yeah.
A lot of people walking out with Brooks bags. Oh,
Meg and Hurt.
look at Meg.
Incredible and nothing.
Mr. Incredible, my doppelganger.
That would have been nice if it would have been.
You don't get Baymax until you finish everything. If you want to say hi, jump in the chat. You got a question, a comment, you want a shout out. Once we stop to pick up bibs and they're picking up their bibs. Since I'm not picking up a bib, I can say hi to everybody. Or right now while we're stopped. Let's start from the beginning. I find that's a great place to start. Peaches, good morning. Says everybody hit that like button and please consider subscribing to this lovely channel. Thanks, Peaches. Lady Kirk, good morning. Great to see you. Dawn, good morning. Captain Kirk is here. David Lung, Melvin Lee. Sivak, ho everyone. What a morning. Lynnette, Pete Stummy, Doug Rosenthal. Pizza, now that's a Jeep. We passed the Enterprise DJ Jeep when we walked in. Doug says, getting a weird sense of deja vu. Felt like I did this a month ago. You did. Stephen Noon, the MVP in the house. Pete Stummy says, hey, Allie, it's New Year's Eve birthday, Pete. I'm not sure if she saw that, but I'll let her know. Zippity Doo Doug in the house. We had a great time on Doug's show last night. It was his hump day hangout. Go check out Zippity Doo Doug's channel. We had a very fun 2 hours. It was wild. We went right from our live stream yesterday, ran straight home, no time to shower, change. We just ran into our quote unquote studio and hopped on. Tons of fun. Crystal, good morning. Says this is a long line. Yeah, no doubt. We're snaking inside and outside multiple buildings. That's the fun. But the thing about Run Disney people, they're just used to long treks. Us non-runners are like, this is ridiculous. You guys are like, what is this? Just like a 4K for the line? No big deal. Look at you. That's a half marathon. That's a good warm-up. You getting the muscles warm for this weekend. I gotta fix this angle here.
10K, I might have to move a little bit.
A Bouncing Journey, another great YouTube channel, says, hi everyone, I'm jealous I can't run this weekend since I sold out as I was checking out at sign up. Oh no. So sorry to hear that. Well, you can cheer people on or do the virtual races. Pete Stummy says, love the shirt, Pete. Thanks. Yeah, we're rocking the Run WDW. Woo! By the way, hi, I'm Pete. You ever see me in the parks? Come up and say hi. I love meeting people. Don't worry if we're live streaming. Just interrupt. Unless I'm crying somewhere. Let me just cry it out. Here's the most important part, the waivers. So you can sign it online in advance. And if you did, you just keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. I solved the camera, it's straight. How exciting. Ali, I'm not sure if you remember the other Pete, my buddy from Long Island, who we met on New Year's Eve? He's here, he said hi. He's like, Ali! Kenny, so Kenny is the virtual queue after you. Oh, well, Quick Kenny's here somewhere. Hopefully he meets up. He's just been avoiding me. No, I'm kidding. He's enjoying his vacay. Eddie Davenport, what's happening? Checking in between classes, I love it. Jordan Garrett in the house, my man Jordan. What's up, Jordan? Says, everyone have a great day. I'm at Magic Kingdom today. I have other friends at Magic Kingdom too. I wish there was more hours in this day. I am nonstop. So based on your bib number, you would know where to go. I gotta fix this a little bit. There we go. Doug Rose said, love Cam Jordan, one of the best stand-up dudes you'll ever meet. Yeah, Cameron Jordan from the Saints, super cool guy. Like I said, he jumped in the backseat of my car. I was talking with him and his dad. Cruise and Theme Park Guide, another great YouTube channel. By the way, I'm not sure if you're noticing a trend here. There's so many fantastic creators that support other fantastic creators. And that's what we like to do here. So, as I say, these amazing channels like Cruise and Theme Park Guide and Sippity Doo Doug and A Bouncing Journey, go check them out. And this is, haven't been there in a long time, Braves Phillies game. Yeah, I mean, the last game I saw here was when Tim Tebow was on the Mets and they were playing the Braves. And man, did we have fun. Doug says most of the big hit merchandise items are usually gone by the first afternoon and then pretty much generic afterwards. Yeah, that's why you see so many people here bright and early. I mean, the line to get into ESPN Wide World of Sports was probably a few hundred cars deep when I pulled in. That's why we started just a few minutes behind, but it probably took about 10 to 12 minutes just to get to our parking spot, and then we had a little bit of a walk. We were pretty far back there. I started this stream on the pretty walkway. Zencation, what's going on? Faith in the house. CJL is here. Pat Mc75 working and lurking. I love it. Billy Batson in the house. My man Vince. My Bouncing Journey, you're very welcome. And thanks to all of you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet here, please subscribe here. Please hit the like button. That really helps. So we're more than halfway to our goal of 100. We're at 56 now. If everybody hits the like button right now, I think we'd be at least 90 something. Character greetings going from 9:45 in the morning to 6:30. We'll go show you the characters in a minute, but what I think is pretty fun in the middle, and normally these are in the other building, are the amount of miles you're going to run. So if you run the 5K, 10K, and 10 miler, then you did 19.3 miles. A quick 20-mile vacation. Then over here, 3.1. This is a 5K. I love with the Groot. Did somebody put that stuffed animal in there? Oh, they did. That's great. I was like, that's not always there, is it? That's fun. Little Guardians 3.1. I'm gonna sneak in front. Sorry. Over here. 6.2. This is for my 10Kers out there. 6.2 miles. Hercules. Hercules. We saw Meg over there. And then on the other corner, the 10-miler, the big 1-0. The Incredibles. So as you can see, each race has their own theme. And then if you do all three, kind of what we call the dopey, I'll explain the dopey in a second, then you get the Baymax, which means you did every single race this weekend. Friday morning, 5K. Saturday morning, 10K. Sunday morning, 10 miles. You're the beast of the weekend, so you get the Baymax medal. During marathon weekend in January, there's a fourth race, a full marathon. So there's a 5K, 10K, half marathon, full marathon, And if you do all of those 4 days back to back to back to back, that is the dopey we were just talking about earlier. Let's see who's over here. All right, so we have, I'm guessing this is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy, but no character here at the moment. Over there, we can see Mr. Incredible and Meg. We'll get a closer look. Meg and Hercules, what? Let's go take a look. Really cool facility. They have many large buildings like this. This is actually, I think, the second biggest. The arena is the biggest, I believe, which we will show you after this. That's where all the merch is. Typically, they have some DJ action, some food set up, and then all the vendors as well. So you can get all your running gear or your... There's so many things. Anything involving running, they have. Sneakers, socks, compression, recovery, KT tape. You heard all the rave about the new Brooks shoes. We'll show you those. Look over here. It's Hercules and Meg. I mean, this is a true standoff. We have Hercules and Mr. Incredible. We need a bicep competition. Right? That's a good point. You know what? And we're, at least with the two of them here, how safe are we right now? I'm not worried about a thing. You might think we're at a national bodybuilding competition, but it's Run Disney. Mr. Incredible did his hair today and everything. All right, nice to meet you. When you are running, you want to look for these green tents. These are your photo pass people. They take all your photos along the race. There's tons of fun photos. I think the photo pass is worth it. You can either pay for it in advance or it comes with it if you're doing it for the parks as well. But if you just want to look at your run photo, see if there's one you want in particular, you can pick out what you want, what you want, and just buy those individual photos. But if you're doing a Disney trip anyway, get the photo pass. Those run photos are hilarious and fun to post, show off how hard you worked. Timing tag verification. You guys, what was your times there? So fast. Shirts? Where's that?
Going to the main expo area.
All right, let's go to the main expo area. We showed the characters, we showed the numbers. Nana! By the way, we're not calling for Peter Pan's dog, we're calling our friend.
I think she wants to go get a
I said, I want to see like a muscle standoff, maybe an arm wrestling competition between Mr. Incredible and Hercules. They're both out. I'm not gonna lie, from the naked eye, Mr. Incredible seems to be a bit bigger. But maybe Hercules knows like jujitsu. He is a god. But does each one of his offspring also have superpowers? Poor guy. Meg puts up a battle. All right, here we go. This is where we used to watch the Pro Bowl practices. Before I took Lauren here, she was like, I've been to Disney. Like you just, I was like, why don't you like it? She's like, I used to always have to go watch my brother at ESPN World of Sports. It's like our Disney trip. I'm like, well, this is gonna be a much different trip when you come with me. The only physical activity will be waking up early and rope drop to fireworks. That's about it. It's so hot. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to say hi, jump in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe, you know all the things. Another fun photo spot here.
We're all waiting out there like ants up and down.
Yeah, marathon weekend, obviously the biggest crowds of the year. Since that fourth race, I think they say something like 50,000 people descend upon Disney for marathon weekend.
Be okay. I'm seeing an acclimate. Game changer.
Game changer.
Oh, I thought I had alcohol. Actually,
It doesn't. I looked at. That's why I didn't stop.
They beat you out. They're like with Irish cream, but not really.
but not
Yeah.
like good Irish cream.
Yeah, I didn't see Bailey's with an R circle, so we're good.
The Irish cream I'm looking for. This is so much less chaotic.
This is typical, like I normally do the wine and dine races. Those are my go-tos. Actually here I'm rocking the 2019 wine and dine. That was the 10-year anniversary. Old school, baby. I like magic bands you don't have to charge, so that's my life. You know how many things I have to charge every night?
I mean, they still work if you don't charge them.
But what's the point of wearing them then? And also, why are they $15 to $20 more expensive than these? It killed my habit. I got like 50 plus of these. Imagine I did that with those $50 magic bands. I'd be broke.
Yes, you would.
I'd be broke.
Ask me how I know. Yeah, I need to
I like it. It's a cool photo. Want me to go one even higher over the both of you?
Yeah, just keep going. So there used to be a DJ up here. Sadly, it doesn't look like they're doing it anymore. Budget cut. And here is an overview of the giant expo. So this is where you pick up your shirts, as well as where you could find all your vendors who are slinging anything you could possibly need for this race. For me, it would be a bicycle, a pair of skates, some more photo ops. Also, you can see all the medals. We'll show you everything. Thanks, you too.
I decided to go over my glasses.
Current conditions, low? Oh, that's good conditions, baby. Enjoy the
I
event.
wear contacts for the family. And I might.
This is the last Run Disney event. The biggest gap between events because, as we've been talking about on yesterday's stream and a little bit today, the heat has arrived. Where every day is pretty much over 90, so it gets a little dangerous to run in those conditions. Running early in the morning, 4, 5, and 6 when these races take place. It's not super, super hot yet, but for the next, I don't know, 4 to 5 months, it's going to be dangerously hot. So I think the next event is the Wine and Dine, which happens at the end of October. And I think they're moving it up a weekend this year, I believe. I got to double check. But it used to be the first weekend of November. I think this year it's the last weekend in October. We got Garmin, CEP, Navalora Fit, all these fun little running outfits. Some compression socks. I forgot. Who in the group chat was looking for compression socks? Makes sense? Oh, I have one. You guys are great. The guns, the thermoguns are great. Those massage guns. And look at all these fun accessories for the sparkly soul. Talk about it. Oh, hi everyone. Great to see you. Look at these fun visors. These would look great on me. Just saying. I don't want to show anybody up. Some running glasses. Some headbands. So many things. Here's your shirt pickup. Everyone gets a shirt when they sign up for a Run Disney event. Good morning. Look at this fun pocket.
This is a Rue Sport pocket. It actually has 3 pockets in one. First pocket takes a cell phone.
Love it.
Second pocket has a zipper inside. Here you can put your cash, your credit card, your ID.
Brilliant.
And even a passport.
Great.
Designed for running. All double-lined waterproof material. It is a sweat-proof pocket. Then there's a third pocket. car key, fobs, chapsticks, anything small. Maybe
Sports beans. Yeah, some little.
beans.
Yeah. I love that. And waterproof for the guys who sweat like me.
Yes, it is. Rare earth magnet.
Oh, that's fun.
Will not hurt your cell phone or your credit cards. They are safe. Slide it off, makes it easy, and there's a hinge. I hold it at the hinge like so, and just like a kangaroo, wherever they put everything on the inside, up to the hinge, flips over.
Brilliant. These are amazing. What do they go for?
They're $30.
30 bucks. Rue Sport. Can they also find them online? Because there's some people who are doing events in the future.
Yes, $36 online plus shipping.
And it's just RueSport.com? The Rue Sport. I love it. These are so cool. Look at all the different patterns and designs for the Disney fans. You got those mini dots. My mom would love this. Someone want to add a little pizzazz. I think this is great. This is amazing. I'm not doing these races because sadly I will be in New York for the next 3 days. But now we know, TheRueSport.com. I love this. Thanks so much for showing us. Have a great day. These massage guns are great. Good, thanks. I love it. The what? Oh, the compression boots are amazing. I did this last time. It's so good.
You try this too?
What is this, the shaker?
It's a shaker.
Yeah, I love the shaker too. I'm not in shape right now, so there's gonna be a little too much shaking, but
No worries. You gotta give
I'm
it a
all
try.
about these.
You gotta give it a try.
Oh, I gave it a try. I actually do this for PT, for my back.
Oh,
They throw me on
okay,
these. Yeah.
okay.
It actually really helps with back pain.
Yeah, for
And if
sure.
anyone has like leg pain,
circulation.
yeah, it's fantastic. These on the legs are also so good.
Give it a shot.
They're amazing. I might have to come back because we're live now and nobody wants to watch me sit in a chair. But I do love the products. And it's great meeting you. Cheers. You got the Gooder glasses. Some more hats, and then this is the hot spot. Everybody wants the Brooks shoes. Let's see if I can find. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, and
You'll be untangling a magnet.
and say, I'm still not getting back here.
Look at all these headbands.
Right on the other hand.
Let me catch up with some more chat real quick.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can have mine because I can't.
Doug says, show the medals for the weekend if you get a chance. I love the 5K one. Yeah, we'll go show that right now, Doug. I'll head over there. Pat says, between the three of you, who has the biggest calves? Oh, boy.
That's a big deal.
Pat is referring to Mr. Incredible and Hercules. That would be a great competition. We're going to have to make that happen. Maybe for a short. MGM Brian, what's happening? Doug Rosenthal says, save that money, buy a new Rolex. That's what he did, and he's got a beautiful watch. Mr. Dave, good morning. Great to see Mr. Dave here. He says, I wish I was going to be there this weekend. Good luck to all the Run Disney participants. I agree. Samuel, what's happening? So can you ask the size range on the men's shoes? All right, well, there's several different companies, but we could ask Brooks. I'll ask somebody over here. Can I ask a question in passing? What's the largest shoe size you have for men?
I would probably bet 14. There's a chance we have a 15.
14 with a chance of 15. I'll take that's a nice forecast. Okay, yeah, people are asking online, so I figure we let them know. Up to 14 with a chance of 15. That's quite the foot. You are covering a lot of pavement with your steps. I'm a 12 and a half, depending on the brand. And Lauren calls my feet, I forget what she calls them, but she makes fun of my feet. I love all these, they're so much fun. We'll run for beer. I thought they said rum, not run. Badass today, Ben Gay tomorrow. Girls kick butt. Looks like running, feels like walking. Just another beer drinker, the running problem. Look who it is, my man, Alec. Wearing the kilt, I love it. We're live on the internet.
Oh, great.
We do a lot of running events together. Everyone go check out the Florida Running Company, Bill Strider events. See, look at this plug. Look at this
There
plug.
you go. Thank you.
How's things? Are you running any of these events? The 10K?
I'm launching it, and then I'm jumping in right before the balloon ladies.
Amazing.
And then I'm working the 10-miler the next morning because, stupidity.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast. I would be there to say hi, but this weekend I can't do anything because I'm in New York the next 3 days. So,
funsies.
yeah,
So
lots of
here.
fun. Because I have friends. I'm supporting friends. And, we have a channel where we like to do special events like this. We love running and Disney. I know it doesn't look like we love running, but, you know us.
Listen.
Once we get moving,
That's it.
those forces of nature take over.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, good seeing you.
All right, brother.
Have fun. I'll be around here for a while.
All right.
Cheers. Great seeing him. I love working with him. We have so much fun at our events. He works most of the running events in Orlando, and he's so much fun to work with. Either I bring him fun outfits, like when we do St. Patrick's Day, we both wear like kilts and maniacs. For Valentine's Day, he brought me a sparkly red blazer. Yeah, whatever the occasion event that I'm working. So for those who don't know, I DJ and MC and announce a lot of races around Orlando. I don't do Disney because they, John Pelkey, who I've worked with before, and oh my God, I'm gonna forget her name, but she's great too. They've kind of had a grip on it for a long time, and Christian does the after party. Once people get in for the Run Disney races, they don't leave. So, but I get to work all the other fun stuff, and it's a great time. I love this community. Everyone's so nice. See them at a ton of events. I've done events, like I said, for Bill Strider events, Florida Running Company, Best Damn Race, Track Shack. We've done a lot of them. I'm doing the Monopoly 5K on April 12th. That'll be a lot of fun. Noon. I want Noon to be a sponsor of mine so bad. Noon, I love you. This is my favorite electrolyte thing. I know a lot of people like Liquid IV and whatnot, but there's so much sugar in these. It's like almost no sugar. Let me see, where is it? Sugar, 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 sugar. 15 calories, no fat. It's a bit of sodium, but you need that when you're running, right? Or need energy to rehydrate, especially when I'm doing 6 hours to 10 hours in theme parks with a workout if I'm in the gym. Total sugars, 1 gram. That's like nothing. Anyway, I love Noon, and I wish they'd be a sponsor. Please. I run through Noon so often. Look at these outfits. Brandi, can they accommodate your webbed toes? No, go ahead, you're good. For those who don't know, let me also just say that I also have webbed toes now that it's been announced. Allie's got their shirts. They're walking around. Doug, size 12. Sam says, beautiful, thank you. Size 14 here. There you go. I appreciate everybody being here, hanging out. We're at the Run Disney Expo. This is part of the Run Disney weekend. This is the springtime surprise where there's a 5K, a 10K, and a 10 miler taking place Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Since I'm going to be out of town, I figured we'd show you some of the fun here. And we are doing 2 live streams today. So we're going to be here hanging out for a little bit. As soon as we're done here, we'll probably take a little break, but then I got to drive over to the resorts, and we're going to do part 2 of our Skyliner scavenger hunt, as well as show everyone the Easter egg displays at Yacht Club and Beach Club for 2025. So we're going to be streaming all day. You got a lot of me. If you're looking for action, keep it running in the background at work. The link to yesterday's stream is down below in the description, and the link to our next stream later on today after this is also down below in the description. And I'm just happy you're here. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a great week. It's Thursday. These are fun. These are sneaker charms. Jazz up your sneaks. How cool is that? Get a little pizzazz. I love this. And it's Autism Awareness. Yesterday was Autism Awareness Day. This would be mine. Not for running, just every day. Hey, thanks so much. And if you want to check these out, you can go to becausecharms.com. That's BEECAUSECHARMS.com. I love them. No problem. You got your running pillows and pillow covers. Oh, look at them. I think they're going to win since they're playing literally nobody. Shake, 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 Sonora. Yeah, let me hit that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to be famous. Let me turn this camera around to get your face in there. Oh, yeah. We're going to just do this for next hour. Just stay tuned. Oh.
Yes.
These are great. Let's talk about your company while we do this.
Namirsa.
Yeah, where can people find it?
Jacksonville, Florida, but also we do events. We help the athletes recover everywhere in the U.S. So
Love it.
We're everywhere in the U.S.
Is there a website?
Namirsa.com. It's
NAMIRSA.com.
On the website.
And they're also the same people we just talked to that do the compression, which is amazing. They also do the shake machines. It's amazing. There you go. Oh, I know. I'm surprised she's awake. Thank you so much. Fit to Run. Oh, there you are. Hey. Fit to Run also has a store at Disney Springs. If anyone ever wants to check out Fit to Run, not on a Run Disney weekend. Oh, those sticks are great. Love those. Another gooder spot. We got some socks. Anything else? Did you get yours? You got them?
Yeah, we got our t-shirts.
Nice.
Where? Mine's in my bag.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, nice. There was a request to show the medals, so we got to show the medals. Oh, this is fun, too. A little advertisement for the new nighttime parade at the Magic Kingdom. Disney's Starlight. Dream the night away. Coming this summer to Walt Disney World. I think the beer's upstairs. They make you go upstairs for beer. It's a real tragedy. So you could step into this artwork right behind it. You can see right there. But the brand new nighttime parade coming this summer. We are pumped. We haven't had a nighttime parade here, oh my God, in over a decade. I don't know how many years. Was it 13 years? Something like that. Something crazy. You can see your event maps of where the races go here as well. But let's show the medals. People want to see the medals? We're going to show you the medals. Oh, here's the calendar too. So, here at Walt Disney World, this year, the upcoming races, Wine and Dine, yeah, October 23rd to the 26th, last weekend in October. Marathon weekend, January 7th through 11th. Then the Princess weekend, the 26th through March 2nd of 2026. And this event next year, April 16th through the 20th. Then Disneyland's got 2 races in September and January. And then you can do 3 different virtual run series on your own. Another spot to take a pic here. So the virtual run series, there's a 2-miler, a 5-miler. Ooh, this is fun. Let's open the door. What do we got inside? I don't have nails. Let me just see if I can shake it open. Okay, well, we'll never know unless we run it. And then Love on the Run Challenge. This one also looks like it opens. Maybe I'll be able to do this one. There it is. Look at this. Isn't that fun? And do these? I think they do. They spin. These are fun. What a creative, fun medal. It must be fun of these pitch meetings for the medals where they're like, all right, Disney, here's what we could do. How cool is this? The Coast to Coast Challenge, if you do Disneyland and Disney World. Let's check out the medals for this weekend. The ones that Allie's taking all these home. That's the challenge one. If you do every race, look how much fun.
So fun.
The Hercules 10K, that does look cool. I like how they did this, yeah.
Oh, it's a cassette.
That is cool. Like the cassette. And the 10-miler.
This one's kind of meh. Those are amazing.
Let's go look at these. The 2025 Virtual Run Series. 10 years running on the virtual series. They have a virtual 5K for Pirates of the Caribbean, which looks super cool. There is fireworks. All right, we have to get there first. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean virtual. So anyone can do this. You can do this from anywhere that you're watching if you sign up. And look at this rum. It moves. Then, as promised, fireworks.
Actual
Here on the Happily Ever After. And
I think the bottom part.
all right, Allie, you're in charge. Oh, I do see a hinge and a clasp. Oh. Do 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 do. And then over here, the Jungle Cruise Virtual 5K looks super cool. Yeah, just the size of that medal. That's like Flavor Flav sized medal. And that is, Lauren is gonna have to do this now. Once I tell her about it. That is so cool. You can't ride Big Thunder in 2025, but you could run Big Thunder. And if you want to do these races, you can. There's no QR code, but you can go to rundisney.com/happilyeverafter to register now.
Wait till after I register.
Lady Kirk says, wow, the medals are amazing. I agree. Brandi, I thought Billy Ocean said no more love on the run. That's amazing. Peach says, they do have some cool merch at the expo, but I have to save cash. It is tough. It is tough. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you're having fun with us. What else do we got? Yeah, it is fun. I love walking around here and checking all the things out.
What else do we not show? Oh, we got some Run Disney stickers. Let me get some stickers for you guys. Those
Tattoos.
tattoos? All right.
Temporary tattoos.
Patreons are getting tattoos. It feels stickery.
Oh, those parts are stickers. This is a sticker. Oh, the little things are the stickers.
Oh, these are stickers? Oh, we got to get a few of these for the Patreons too. I'd say that's enough. There you go, Patreons. Coming your way. No more love on the run. Okay. I'll show the maps and I'll hang by that staircase so you can find me. The virtual Love on the Run 14 miler 2025. You could scan this to register. It's not getting in the way of those photos. With the exception of the 5K, which you can't track your friends, if you want to track your friends and family and you have their bib number, you could do so on the 10K and the 10 miler, which is a lot of fun. Here's the maps. Let's see what. There's no one here, so I can show you this one first. The 5K, springtime surprise. You start. They all start in the Epcot parking lot. You start. You head out around the parking lot. You run in through the back of Test Track, which is cool. You might see some construction updates. You head into the World Showcase. You do a full lap. You got a water stop in America, past the 2 mile mark, back around. You weave through World Nature, back around the front of Spaceship Earth, and then boom, you're back in the front. Fun times. Then if you're doing the 10K, you're gonna start, but you're going a different direction. You're gonna go down the road and then back up. Now, I kind of like that this is up front, personally as a runner, to get the hard stuff out of the way, because there's some hills here. You're gonna have some elevation changes. So you're gonna go down, you're gonna go up, then you're gonna come across the overpass, then you run into Epcot, and you, by the time, you're gonna run backstage, which is kind of fun, behind the land, and then as you come in, you're already at the 3 mile mark, run through World Nature, and then you're doing the World Showcase, but then you're out. You're gonna go run around the boardwalk, which is a lot of fun, past Beach and Yacht Club, past the boardwalk, back into Epcot, around the World Showcase, right around America where there's water, mile 5, back around, through Spaceship Earth, 6 mile mark, boom, you're finished. Sorry. And then the 10 miler is a little more intense. I'm gonna stand out of the way to show people, but you start, you're gonna go to the right again, come in behind Mexico, do the World Showcase, run the boardwalk side of the boardwalk. Then you run that path that we showed you yesterday on the way to Hollywood Studios. You enter Hollywood Studios, you run all the way around Hollywood Studios through Batu and Galaxy's Edge, through Toy Story Land. You pop out backstage through Fantasmic, then you're on the highway. You're basically highway from the 4.5 mile mark. Then you're up World Drive all the way up. You're gonna go past just around the on-ramp by Epcot. You're gonna go up. So really, mile 4.5 is all road until about mile 8.5, where you're gonna enter backstage at Epcot, come in, just do a little, just touch the World Showcase, run through World Discovery, backstage behind Mission Space, and then out into the parking lot for the after party. Fun stuff. Let me get out of the way here. Fun stuff. I'm gonna go wait for my friends on the steps. I should go get KT tape just for all the steps we're gonna put in today. If you haven't heard, we're not just done live streaming today when we leave here. We are going to complete our Skyliner Rally scavenger hunt, as well as look at the brand new Easter egg displays for the 2025 Easter season. They're on display now through April 20th. They just went up this week, 2 days ago. We'll show you those at Yacht and Beach Club as well. Later on this afternoon, the link to that stream is in the description. So many, I send them to the Patreons. I have a whole bunch of stuff I gotta send out. From the beer festival, I grabbed so many stickers. Look at this, I'm leaving with so many souvenirs. I believe it's also over here. So there's food, based on the medals as well. So since we got Hercules, you know you got some Greek food. You got that chicken or lamb, gyros or gyros, depending on where you're from, but I say gyros. But that's tzatziki sauce, garlic sauce, red pepper hummus, pickled veggies. Then over here, your super steamed buns, chicken or cheeseburger. I love bao buns with a smoky aioli and a roasted pepper sauce. Look at these delicious bites. Chicken or cheeseburger. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard to tell. How much are these? Oh, it's practically a steal. And then gardens, you can see how popular the gardens are. Who wants to eat healthy? Gardens of the Galaxy, ha! And the most, I guess the biggest line, the beer. One last look at the expo here. We're also only 25 likes away from 100, so if you haven't hit that like button yet, that would be spectacular. You can see my full schedule for the day in our Discord. If you're not a member, it's free. Just check out the link down below. It's awesome. Hundreds of people just being nice to one another in one community. I see my friends. I see my friends. What? Yep, I was just waiting till you turn the corner, but I feel weird jumping in line. Those super steamed buns, they look good. Yeah, I'm good. Someone's got to review it. I love me some buns. I'm gonna start walking up to people and be like, "You got buns, hon?" I feel like, do you want me to save a table? Yeah. And I'll just get you something later on. IPA, or what are you getting?
I'm getting beer. Tell me what you want.
Michelob's great. Michelob's great. Thanks. All right, let's get a table. Let's secure a spot. We're gonna hover. Let's see who's gonna leave. Who looks like they've had just about enough. Oh, they have their food stacked. One beer cup's empty, one beer cup at 20%. This might be the winner. This might be the winner. We're scanning. We're watching. It's a great time to jump in the chat. We got some time to chat it up. Brad Reed said, are you going to the arena? I'm not sure. I think either they have a virtual queue or they already did it. Because to get into the arena, for those who don't know, the arena is another building. So we're in building 2 here. It's the one closest to the parking lot, and that is where the specific Run Disney merch is. So you can see this expo floor was where you pick up your shirts that are included with the race, but not a lot of the Run Disney merch. But because it's so popular, you have to get a virtual queue, which is crazy. So I don't know if they already went in or not. I'm going to find out. Or if Kenny is somewhere in the chat and Kenny's about to go in, let me know, Kenny. Because we're hanging out with over here, but I know Quick Kenny, another awesome person that I'm sure a lot of you know from the streams. He's in the Patreon. He's amazing. He is also here right now somewhere. Just Mousing Around is here. Theme Park Dad in the house says, hey, Pete, runners, and crew. Good morning, Joey. I'll be on Long Island the next 3 days, Joey. I take off tomorrow at like 5 something in the morning. I'm there all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm back in Orlando Sunday night at midnight. Sad I'm going to miss all of these events, but it is my amazing, beautiful, miracle nephew's 2nd birthday. Which is crazy because before 24 hours into his life, he was already in his first surgery. He's had many surgeries, a whole bunch of stuff going on, but he's overcome everything. He still has a lot to battle, but he's killing it, and he's adorable, and I cannot wait to see him. Then I got my other friends, I can't say who because I know they sometimes watch the channel, but I have their daughter's birthday party this weekend as I'm going to surprise them. Then my man Pete Stummy, he's got an amazing an amazing band called Trade Winds. I'm going to see them, I think, Friday night at Great South Bay. So we got a packed 3 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, a table opened up and someone swooped. I got to get ready to swoop. Wait. Oh, we have people packing up. I'm going to walk this way, as Aerosmith once said. We'll just hover. Hovering end. Maybe they were just packing up, but it's still hanging. These are fun. I like that they have the themed foods, like the Gardens of the Galaxy. You have for the Incredibles the super steamed buns, which we just saw. They looked amazing. Teriyaki chicken or cheeseburger. And then they also had the gyros, or gyros, as we say, where you could build your own Greek gyro with your choice of lamb or chicken. Let's see. You know what? Look at this. I got this awesome table right here. I didn't even see these with views of the whole expo. What am I doing? What a silly man. Check this out, y'all. So I hope you're having a great week. It's Thursday. Hopefully you're just crushing those goals. But, you know, and I don't know, I always find silver linings, right? Like if we're entering the second quarter of the year. If you look at it like a football game or any kind of sporting event with 4 quarters, there's so much time and game left for this year to crush those goals, to even maybe, you know, if your team's down in the first quarter or you're a little down, you could just turn that around. Like there's so much time left. You re-rally, you evaluate, and you can just literally do anything you set your mind to for the rest of the year. So I hope everyone's feeling good. I hope everyone's optimistic heading into this month of April. We're going to have a lot of fun here. I'm very excited about some of the ideas we have. We want to try some new things, but of course we'll stick to our roots and do a lot of live streams. That's why when you subscribe, you should definitely have that bell on, hit all notifications, because we do a ton of live streams. I'm going to be in some really fun places over the next few months as well. Like I said, New York this weekend. I'll be in New Orleans later this month. And we have I'm so pumped, our Adventures by Carney meetup weekend, the last weekend in April, the 24th through the 27th. You don't want to miss it. I just put a post up here on the channel you can check out after this, or in between our 2 streams today, because we're doing 2 streams. I got to give a big shout out to the Patreons and the Discord too. I love all the conversation and how everyone treats each other. It's so nice. I know it says Adventures by Carney, but it's really the community, right? Like, I check in and just have fun with everybody as if I'm just a normal person in the group as well. But it's really those, I don't know what it is, 400 something people that are just so nice to one another every day, check in. Also, I got to give a big shout out to D-Lo. You see her here in the chat all the time, being so positive, always helping out. She's an amazing moderator. And huge friend of the channel. And yesterday was her birthday, so happy birthday, D-Lo. Stephen Noon says, I'm guessing the cheeseburger bao bun is very similar to the cheeseburger pod at Satuli Canteen. I was thinking the same thing, and I was going to say that once she cut into it and tried it. But for those who don't know, Satuli Canteen, first of all, and I'm still waiting for a challenge from anyone, is the best quick service restaurant in a theme park. What do you think is the best quick service restaurant in a theme park? Quick service. Come on, this is easy. Anywhere at Walt Disney World. Quick service. Satuli, that's what I just said too. We all know, these are the experts we're talking to. We were wondering if the cheeseburger, did you get cheeseburger or the other one? All right, we were wondering if it's similar to the Satuli cheeseburger bao bun that you could get there. If you've never been to Satuli, it's over in the Pandora or Avatar area of Disney's Animal Kingdom, and their food is fantastic. It looks similar, and also it may not look appealing on camera, but it tastes fantastic. multiple sauces, a little bit of pickle. It's good. I try not to score people while they're eating, but it's good. Listen, we got a tough critic here too. Allie doesn't play games. She'll let you know if she doesn't like something. Or if she wants to make fun of a resort, like Art of Animation. But I love
They just don't have.
She just, as someone from California, she just really goes hard whenever something's better there. And we give her all these props, but she still wants more. We know that Cars Land might be one of the greatest lands in any theme park. We've always wanted one here, but maybe we push too hard because to get it, we're going to lose so much. If you haven't heard, we're getting a Cars Land in the Magic Kingdom over the next, who knows, 10 years. But to do that, we are going to lose Tom Sawyer Island and the Rivers of America.
I'm all right with it.
I just hope it's done.
He did good.
Thanks. Did you get the cheeseburger too?
I did, but then there's the
Double
guy's like,
cheeseburger.
all this stuff's in it. I was like, oh. No, it's
There's-
fine. Is it just meat and like?
It's just,
Oh, he made it sound like it was
it's
like
just
meat
yumminess.
And, like, pickles and
You've never had the pods at Satuli?
talking about this on the side.
asked if I wanted
But inside, oh no, this is.
That is a good point. Dawn brings up. This is very rare. For those who don't know, Allie, an awesome reporter for WWNT, says, don't you have to take pictures for 45 minutes first before enjoying your food? Not when it's just us. We get to eat it hot.
Did you take a picture of it though?
Of course. What are you,
It's like,
crazy?
It's a reflex.
What are you, nuts?
Did I take a photo? Yeah, with the menu in the background.
Look at that. When you see those amazing photos in WWNT, you know who's taking them? This person. Or Nada.
If there's a trash can, it's Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and I've heard it. I'm like, ew.
If it looks like it's been done for 45 minutes,
Not me.
If the merch looks terrible, it's Arlo.
if it's folded.
Sorry, Arlo.
He's not watching.
Pete Stummy says, my favorite meal are those cheeseburger pods at Satuli. Yeah, they're delicious.
This is good.
Can't go wrong. I like the way they put the sauces on the plate. Nicely done.
Those are actually like good food options. I like
That's what I said. I was like, the build your own gyro? I'm a fan. Chicken or lamb?
And the build your own like dirt bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, did they open the Gardens of the Galaxy? It was closed when I was over there.
I think it's open. I mean, she's there. Nobody wants it, but she's there.
That's what I was like. Like, eat healthy. I'm about to run all this mile so I could have a cheeseburger pod. Jeez. Oh, I just saw Make-A-Wish is here too. That's awesome.
That's usually the go-to charity down here.
Yeah, so great. There, Make-A-Wish so big with Disney. Also here in Orlando locally, the Give Kids the World, big one. Big fan of Give Kids the World. And then when I've run for charity down here, I've run for RODS, which is Racing for Orphans with Down Syndrome. It's a crazy charity. My dad was an orphan, not that he had Down syndrome, but like, can you even imagine trying to get adopted when you have Down syndrome? And the amazing human beings who adopt children knowing they have Down syndrome, whose parents just is no longer in their lives. So what an amazing organization. So check out Make-A-Wish, check out RODS, and check out Give Kids the World, all amazing charities.
After this, I should probably leave.
Are we gonna dominate some scavenger hunt or what? I gotta finish this thing.
You two are.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming in late and it's intense.
No, I have to take my mom home.
Oh, okay. That's important too.
She has an HOA meeting.
Oh, you can't miss those. You miss those, all of a sudden your HOA is double.
And then you just, I adopt you the rest of the day.
That's right.
How am I getting home? Can you drive me? Oh, I guess I have to get up to practice, huh? Yeah.
Just take my car, but have it back by... I need it with my DJ gear back by 5. I'm going to Celebration Brewing later if you want to go.
I have to go to sleep because I have to get up at 2
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be out of there before 6 because I have the DJ at 6:30.
I don't get off work till 6.
Oh, boo. I know, you
adult,
gotta
I
work.
literally live
I know, adulting is hard.
Awful.
Oh, believe me, it's the hardest thing. I was talking to somebody last night about this, that it does look like fun moving here, but then you're just constantly in a state of temptation. You never want to go to work because you know just miles away there's fun everywhere.
Like
And you've already paid for a pass, you're like, I gotta go get my money's worth.
Yep.
Or for me, I'm like, my friends are in town, I can't miss it.
That's been the new issue.
It's I mean, literally today.
It's not the worst, but it's just like, yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with Stephanie, or I'm gonna
Yeah.
hang out with you, or I'm gonna hang out with, the other people who are coming.
Like today, I was trying to coordinate to see
Is it,
you guys.
what's her name?
Both Kelseys are in town. Kenny is in town. Several other people who I'm not sure want to be named.
Yeah, it's her boat, right?
All here, and I gotta want to see all of them.
But without her. Andrea lives in Canada. Her mom lives in Holland.
And then this morning, I woke up to 2 texts from 2 other friends who are going to be at the Magic Kingdom. Jordan Garrett's at the Magic Kingdom. I want to see him. Lindsay's at the Magic Kingdom. It's too much to do.
Did one other trip, and then this was like her third trip. I mean, the price of my tickets is a third of the price of an annual pass. I thought my mom would like figure that out and be like, oh, just upgrade it.
You have to do the annual pass then. It's crazy. Oh, you pay off an annual pass to become twice in 1 year.
When it was 200. Coming back from marathon. It was 200 for marathon, but I don't know how much I'm going to do at the parks unless I just make it a longer trip. Oh, you're doing Dopey. She's doing Dopey.
Well, I'm saying if you're going to come twice in a year, hear me out. It's going to even be worth it just on tickets, but let's say it's close with the discounts you get. If you do rent a car, there's free parking. With the annual pass holder perks when you're ordering food at dinner, you get the 10% off all your food. If there's annual pass holder lounges or maybe a magnet or special gifts during that time frame.
True.
I don't know. Yeah, I just say to anyone who, like, to any even my friends, I'm like, and is an annual pass worth it? They always ask me, and I go, if you're going to come twice within 12 months, it's totally worth it.
When we lived in California,
Yeah.
we
had one for the 3 years before we moved here.
You had the dual, right? Yeah. We had the dual.
Oh, you guys had the coast to coast, yeah.
But
That's
they
bowling.
got rid of that. That one with COVID, yeah. Well, yeah, because everything was shut down, and then they just didn't bring it back.
I mean, do they even bring, is Disneyland annual passes still open to everybody, or is it like on a wait list, or?
I think some of them are sold. They open them back up, and then like they sell out, and then they open them back up, and
Then they sell out.
I don't think everything is sold out right now, but I don't know. I still have mine, so I don't pay attention.
Would you guys mind just hanging here for a sec while I just run to the opera down there?
Yep.
Thank you.
Should I have you take a picture of mine? You're better at picture taking. Yeah, it's this freaking. It's the glare. Shadows. You could always just like, oh, your hands are all in that. You could always just like rotate the photo if you have to. That's like what I did on one of them. I don't know how to get my shadow out of this. It's gonna have to be an outside activity. Okay, my mommy's getting antsy. No, there's still shadows in this corner over here. Markets plunge in reaction to Trump Liberation Day tariffs. He's tariffing the penguins and the polar bears. Actually, what I should do is
Megan Bentley. We get to do the 5K, you know, that I'm pretty cool.
let's see.
Which one is that he gets to do? And that's what they're doing. Signed up for that.
Should.
We're going to give that a shot.
By the way, we came at the right time. This line now goes outside the building.
Good. For the shirts?
Just to get into this building. Like, literally to get into the building, it goes out. to about here-ish. And then you have to come in, you go down the stairs. You have Kenny's phone number, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, you can text him and just be like, are you still here before we all leave?
Yep.
And even though we might be leaving soon, we'll see where Kenny's at, because maybe if he's about to walk into the arena, maybe we'll go with him. But you can't get in without a virtual queue. But if he's about to get in, maybe we'll hop in with him. But worst case, and let's say we don't, the good news is the fun doesn't stop. We'll show you as much as we can here and outside, walk around, give you a tour. And then when we do finish here, all you gotta wait is a few minutes, and then boom, we're back to live streaming on the Skyliner Resorts, doing the scavenger hunt and checking out the Easter eggs at Yacht and Beach Club, which are on display from April 1st through April 20th. And they are amazing. The culinary team at Disney does an absolutely incredible job. Actually, this would be the view here, right? If this was a little bit higher and I had better equipment, I'd be like, Pete, reporting live from the ESPN Wide World of Sports. It is Run Disney weekend, and look at these crowds. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, let's show off the shirt. Look at that. Springtime Surprise 5K. I like that one with Groot, just looking like a boss.
Is it like a baby blue shirt or is it white?
It looks baby blue. A tinge of blue.
Not white, yay.
Not white, which is great. And then the darker blue.
Blue that doesn't make sense for this, but I guess it would blend in. I would hate red. I'm glad it's
No, I was going to say, the blue is nicer than red, and it makes the red pop. It's like they colored these shirts first, and whatever blue was left in the tank, they did the white shirts. There he is. I just said, where's Kenny? I've been looking for you.
I had important things to do.
Well, I wanted to see if you were in line. I was going to go with you to the arena, but did you go into the arena yet?
Which ones did you get?
No, I mean the other building.
Merch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the shoes.
Oh, well, that's what
Did
we
you buy
were.
anything else?
Can we see the shoes? You got 3 pairs of shoes?
Only 2 of them are.
Okay, all right.
2 of them. One for you. It's for a friend. Oh, okay.
Let's see these bad boys. Everyone, this is, by the way, Quick Kenny Sieracki. We love him.
So
look at these.
Mickey Mouse.
Do you know how much those were?
Yeah, that's actually what we got.
Because someone owes me for the shoes.
These are the Ghost 2 Max
They ended up after tax being like $1.77
with the hidden
like
Mickeys.
Do you have the receipt?
Mickey on the back.
I could definitely get it to you.
Mickey Mouse. More little hidden Mickeys.
Oh, I might have to put this one
On the other shoe inside, instead of Brooks, there's
Look at that. Run Disney on the inside. So typically you see this, but instead you get that. I love these.
On the back.
The autograph on the side, the hidden Mickeys in the speckled paint. Very cool.
Did you buy like one of everyone?
How was your day yesterday?
Mickeys and one
This guy's
one
just a
weekend
nice,
shoe.
nice chill day. Is that the
That's
weekend?
the weekend.
I want to see
Oh,
the
here we
weekend.
go.
That was the one I wanted, but I kind of over it.
God, I'll let you
No.
present. I don't have white gloves on.
So now we got this guy right
Very
here.
cool. So you have the Run Disney right here.
Show the most important thing that it comes
Yeah,
with.
the laces. Look at the laces.
That was also the free gift thing. I
This
have
is
like
the
3 of them.
DNA Loft nitrogen
It's the skinny
injected.
thing.
And anything on the bottom? Let's see.
So is that the good inside? No, here we go.
Design in Seattle. Here's the inside. Typical Brooks on this one. Springtime surprise right there. Look at that. That's fun. And again, of course, the laces, what everyone's really here for. I like these. Those first ones with the Mickey were legit.
And you get the little lace tags. You put them on your laces.
That is fun. Let's get them close. Look at these things. Here, I don't want to put that away the wrong way.
Yeah, I like that.
I am going to run in them, so they don't have to
This
be.
weekend?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say
I gotta bring them
in. Yeah. I was shocked when I thought you meant right now.
No, but I am gonna eventually run in those, so it's not like
Yeah.
you don't have to like.
I don't know. They're very nice.
Yeah.
Some people might just collect them, resell
on
them.
the
Are you
roads.
a Brooks person?
I didn't need to get size. And I said, just give me the paper, let me sign the information. I know what size I am. And because
I just was told I should actually go up in a size, so these are actually bigger than what I've been wearing in the past. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with that size.
Thick socks, worst case.
yeah, I mean, it's all right. Like I have like I'll heel lock them in and stuff. I have all the lace tying tricks. And, they're not. But
We used to always buy big and worst case. Even like my hockey skates, my dad would be like, put on 4 socks. That's what you're getting.
well, that's
You'll
not
grow
really
into
ideal
them.
for if you want to run fast.
Oh, it wasn't great for skating fast either.
That one, I mean, I don't like them like super baggy. I know you
Thank
do.
you, Runner Relations. Thank you, Runner Relations.
Look at this.
What were you?
He went from a C to an A.
Jerk?
I just,
We're back with the peasants in the sea.
I was like,
Except maybe some.
you know, I'm not here with the people I run with. I didn't submit my proof, and she's like, you can always go back. I said, yeah, but I can't do that now.
Very cool. So we'll all be tracking Kenny. Are you running with anyone or you're solo?
I am basically running solo.
Okay.
You guys see the.
What are your costumes?
Yeah, what are your outfits?
Yeah, we need the Kenny outfits.
I don't usually costumes.
No, you have not maybe not costumes. You have themed outfits.
I always have like a Disney T-shirt. Like this might actually come out at one point because this is the
The cotton shirt though? In this humidity?
It is cotton, which is weird. Don't they normally give the?
No,
Well,
So that's the one you buy.
These are the ones you buy. They have like fun freezes on them. So
Gotcha.
that one says you're a hero.
Because normally it's the dry fit.
There was no mediums. Some lady was coming over as I had tears in my eyes. It's like about to put his shirt back on the shelf. She goes, "Oh, this is a medium. You need a medium?" I went, "Yes, I need a medium."
God.
I can't fit into a small, but I like a medium.
Running again tomorrow.
This is definitely the popular one. All the other ones were available.
Well, yeah.
Do they have one that says drinking again tomorrow with the same image?
I bet you Etsy does.
Nice.
They got me.
And then look at this pass holder spirit jersey. That's a cool one. That's legit. That is cool.
Yeah, thankfully I wasn't.
Still same price, $80?
Yeah.
Woo! That's a lot of t-shirt. That's a lot of
So if
t-shirt.
I'm desperate, I'll be like, I'll give you something.
But yeah,
Or
that's,
the outlet.
that's the word.
How's the resort?
None of my buys here.
Beautiful? Beautiful. It's so nice when you stay. Can I say where you're staying?
Oh, yeah.
So you're at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I just love, like, in a text this morning, he's like, breakfast at Boma, then I'm gonna head over, and I'm like, oh, breakfast at Boma sounds so good.
I know. He's at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Linda's at Beach Club.
Yeah, we got people
I got Beach Club
all
tomorrow.
over the
I'm staying
world.
with my mom near the airport.
Heck yeah.
But it's free.
Convenient. Oh, I mean, that is...
Check out an Animal Kingdom Lodge, check in the Beach Club, check out a Beach Club, check into Port Orleans, check out a Port Orleans, and then slum it in All Stars because I was out of
Love the
money.
All-Stars. Come on.
I'm just saying, sports.
I'm a music girl.
Again,
Doesn't matter. You can walk to anyone you want.
That's why I like
nights
music because
in
then you
All
can take any of the
Stars.
buses. 'cause they're cheap.
Four
That is
nights
true.
in All Stars is less than one night at Beach Club, so you know.
I think All-Star Movies has my favorite food court, but all of them are great for different reasons. Also, they just redid a lot of their recreation, and I forget which one, but they have a lawn game tournament, and I feel like I pride myself that I'm good at most lawn games. So I have to go scope it out before we do it live, because I don't want it to be me versus a bunch of 7-year-olds.
Yeah, you do. Take them down.
Been there, done that. Those kids will never forget.
Right. This was not magical.
The man in the Adventures by Carney hat just kept saying, "In your face." By the way, we're 9 likes away. Look at this expo. Hit the like button if you think you'd like to be here right now. Is Amy taking pictures of babies?
She made random friends.
Are they kissing babies over here? What is going on? That's a happy baby.
Silver loads, I can like it. Hey, 92.
There you go.
95.
Dan R says, why are all the words transposed? You probably have captions on. Also, if you ever see like a fuzzy picture, some people, your default will go to like 360 instead of 720 or 1080. You can improve the picture quality. We try to give you the best possible picture. If it ever is blurry, hit refresh. We jump from Wi-Fi to cell service. We want to give you the best picture. Why would we do this for blurry pictures?
Another one.
Steven who says, Pete playing long games with kids is like Kramer taking karate.
96.
That's hilarious.
96.
I liked it.
Look at that. We're on our way. 4 likes from 100.
Kenny,
Kenny, did you like it? We're so close to 100.
Okay, well, there you go.
Kenny, what kind of supporter, Patreon, and friend are you?
His money to the mouse.
I'm texting you. I'm calling you. I offered to pick you up from the airport. I can't get a like on a video.
I had to text you to find you.
Unbelievable, this guy.
I was
Unreal.
literally
Unbelievable.
Like I was just in the merch queue when you guys were getting bibs. I'm like,
It's because I already bought her all her shit.
Yeah, she's Club Run Disney, so
Very
I just give her
nice.
my list and she's right.
Club Run Disney, so bougie.
Well-
do you guys have like your own lounge?
Only platinum. I'm not there.
She's the peasant club. Run
It's
Disney.
still no, you're
there's
still
no-
in it.
one-
There's no
one
such thing
below
as
me.
peasant.
There's silver below me, which does nothing. That there's no help.
You get the virtual.
I think you get the
You're
virtual
still
stuff.
in like an elite. You're like new bro finance guy at that level.
But it gives you the chance, if there's openings, to when you're like open for re-registration, to bump up. If you're silver.
They're like, we'll allow you to bump up if you have an extra $10,000 in your bank account.
No, this is not Club 33.
All right. What does the run clubs go for, roughly? For those who don't know, I'm saying as information.
I think it's what, 600, 900.
something like that. Yeah.
I think the top one's almost $1,000.
You're not in it.
So there's 3 levels, and what
I
the
passed
Club Run Disney
when they
things
first
do is
opened.
you get advanced. You get to sign up for the races before everybody else. So right, you never have to like do fastest finger and try to get in that morning with millions of people. You also get some merch. What else do you get? What are some of the other perks?
So the lowest level you get
I think this is the
virtual medal and
Oh, that's me.
jacket, right? And that's it. And the opportunity to renew into a higher level before everybody else.
What a program.
With a lot, like when I redid it last year,
Woo!
You get 1 registration per race.
challenge to get the children.
Okay, so I was gonna say, can you just sign up for the challenge? Okay, so you're good. So you actually can get, unless it's the dopey. Yeah. Wait, is this challenge all 3 or no? Okay. Nice.
But like wine and dine, you have to do the.
Yeah, because their challenge is just the 10K and half marathon. I know, they changed the cups up on it, so I have so many Run Disney cups at home. Kenny knows, every race I would show up with like 4 of my old Run Disney cups.
And then I started showing
And
up.
then they got wise to you and started looking.
Then they were like, guys, let's start a new thing called the Carney Clause. Yeah.
Come in with my blue cup, my purple cup.
Yeah. What's the color of the day?
I'll still refill them, right? If it's from an old race.
Wait, for the water parks or for the
No, I'm saying for these, if you go up to the like it was one from like 3 years ago.
No, they do have to have one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm guessing
So,
you
yeah,
don't want to be on camera.
That's why they.
That's why I moved. I was like, is it pretty?
I just figured that out.
Yeah, and I was like, he's too close for him to be on camera, so then I knew I was there. I was like, oh.
You got it, no problem.
That's what I said. All you gotta do is give the thoughts.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The no
Just
camera.
don't sign the waiver. What are your plans the rest of the day?
So I have Sonata reservations at 2:30.
Nice.
It's all leading up to that, and then after that, I'm probably just gonna hang out at the resort and just relax because I'm probably gonna try to be.
Well, I have to leave for work at 4, but we're doing a Skyliner thing from 12 to 4. If you want to do anything before, so nah. It's up to you. I know you have a lot going on. And I'll see you next week. You're here for a long time. I don't know what your plans are. I just wanted to invite you to say you are formally and cordially invited to go on a Skyliner scavenger hunt, which is our next live stream right after this. I'm gonna drive just like I have my car there because I have such a busy day that I'm gonna push it right up until the limit and then run home to shower change, run to my meeting, run to my DJ again. Tonight, get a solid 2.5 hours sleep in New York.
Have you done any of the Disneyland ones yet?
Yeah, I did Dopey to Dumbo last year. Like not this past January, the January before.
Oh, okay.
We sat at Bell's went together.
So I didn't run through the stadium.
All right, so you actually,
Your Blizzard Beach moment for that parking lot.
speaking of which, Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon both opening this year.
Not an April Fool's joke.
Not an April Fool's joke. We really thought it was. Kenny did count. I asked Kenny this the other day. I'm going to ask both of you the same question next. So start counting. How many Run Disney medals do you think you have of events you've completed?
That includes the virtual.
So how about this? A 2-part question with and without virtuals. Count in your head. Kenny, I know he counted for me because I asked him last time. And he sent me a text with the answer. And I was like, that is amazing.
I took pictures, so
I love it. That's what I'm talking about, in person. I mean, the virtuals are great, but I mean, in person's really impressive with how many times you've run at Disney. Go ahead, they're counting. What do you got, Kenny?
So we got this guy, that guy, and that guy. So my total medal, which doesn't count races because challenges and stuff, but actual medals I've earned.
Actual medals, yes. So sometimes it's extra because of that fourth medal or.
That's fine. You deserve that. You did maniac things.
Okay, so not including this.
So mine is 54.
54 medals for in-person events.
Oh, in person. Okay.
In-person events. We've given them time to think.
Hang on, I'm doing math.
They're doing math.
How many is Dobie? Dobie's 6.
I like your shirt.
Oh, I'm still in the 26.
Pelkey Running Club.
I actually counted my candidates for in storage, but I don't know without virtual. Because I counted my virtual.
I have
I'm gonna say,
the summer virtuals. I think one of
I'm
the
gonna say you probably couldn't have like.
Mine are pretty easy. I think it's like, I don't know, 4, 5, maybe 6.
This was pre-COVID. I was at 17.
All right, that's impressive.
And then we did Dopey, which is 6.
By the way, thanks for already hit the like button. We did pass 100, which is very exciting. You guys are amazing. Adventures with Alicia. This is over 100. Woo! All right. Are we all going to boogie? 54. 82. Was that including virtual?
Not including. I did the math.
Not including virtual, 82?
I've done 2 virtuals, so minus the 8 medals.
Sweet Jesus. When did you have time to have a child?
Run Disney's been
Like-
around a long time. Keep that in mind.
It has to be the gap between this race and Wine and Dine.
Yeah, that actually, wine and dine I took off.
So there you go. I was going to say, because this is the biggest gap in races.
But I had him in August. I skipped wine and dine. I did the New York Marathon instead.
Nice. Woo!
And then
I remember that.
Yeah, 10 weeks. It was not a smart choice. And then Dopey in January.
Wow, you are a monster.
No, I'm a psychotic person.
Well, that's what a monster is.
New York 45 and I was getting a text.
That is very impressive.
You're like,
I love it.
Two shots.
Yeah, throw your in-person medals in the chat or virtual. Let's see what you guys did.
I'm like on the course.
Just mousing around, just counted it, and he has 0 in-person and virtual medals.
That's really crunching the numbers there.
It took a little bit of time, but he worked it out. Some long division.
That's at
I
least
did the
3.
pixie dust one.
I never did. I think I only did the half, but I did a couple of those 5Ks.
I should pull mine out.
I did the Thor 10K, dressed as Syndergaard Thor.
Dressed as who?
Syndergaard. His nickname was Thor.
Oh,
I'm a Mets
the Mets
fan.
pitcher. Oh, me too. But honestly, I didn't hear Syndergaard. I thought you
So I had
said.
like Mets leggings and a Syndergaard Thor.
That's amazing. No, I'm also a Mets fan. I thought you said Cinder something, and I'm like, is there a Disney character I don't know? Like, is there another movie I missed? Is this, yeah. Is this like Lady and the Tramp 6? I don't know.
Is this the new Asgard? His name is Cinder.
Syndergaard? That was the other day. That actually did happen. Someone mentioned a character the other day. I'm like, what is that from? And then it was from a movie I realized I didn't see in my childhood. It's very sad. Now I have to watch more Disney movies. Oh, good. Cole, finish the beer and rinse it out. Brilliant. Adventures with Alicia's amazing. I need all those medals. Yeah, we could walk. Yeah, we got another live stream to do. We got to go scavenger hunting. I'll just drink this on the way out. I got water in the car to rinse.
Yeah, I got an actual expo to see and t-shirts to get. So.
Yes, go enjoy. There's a lot of fun things. You'll know where I'll be for the next few hours, but worst case, then I guess I'll see you next week. I literally fly out at 5 in the morning and I land Sunday night at midnight. Like, I'm going to miss literally everything. We'll all be up at the same time tomorrow. Like, I'll be up at 3:15. Yeah. Same here. Good luck on your races. Also, Kenny prides himself on being like on a bus by 2:15. Like, what time do you get on a bus on average?
Well, right now for this race, it says that the bus will start at 3 o'clock, which means that I will
2:15 wake up? I know, you're a maniac. I love it.
I would typically leave my hotel room at like 2:30 to be there, and the buses would probably still be part of their day.
By the way, you might know this because every once in a while you stay at Pop for races, and Allie yesterday was trying to think of the amazing cast member who does an incredible job with the buses at Pop. Do you happen to know this person's name?
I think I only stayed at Pop for one race. I've heard of them. I don't think.
Apparently, there's a cast member who just does an insanely good job at navigating the Run Disney buses early in the morning.
She's just like so enthusiastic. She's like,
I love that.
Morning,
In the morning.
Okay, this is the problem. So I was even going to say afterwards, because I'm a crazy animal, she's probably not out there.
He's the first person on the first bus.
She's out there before anybody.
Yeah, she's probably out there right now for tomorrow. She's having just stretching.
But yeah, like I said, I've heard of the legend.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
But yeah, no, I
I had her for Dopey, and I'm like 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because actually, that's the other thing. I know we've actually done one race. I think it was springtime last year or 2 years ago with the Toy Story Time High.
That was 2 years ago.
And I didn't do, that's the only race I did from that, because it was the only one that was open. We decided not to do it, and then we decided to do it. So there was only one race.
I stayed at Pop for the one race I did before I moved here, and it was a magical experience. That was the time, and I'll never let Lauren forget it, where she came into town. It was my first 5K ever, and I was so excited she came to support me. And she goes, I really had a long night. Is it okay if I don't go? And we just started dating. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. No big deal. As I just cried my way. No, as I... That was also when I thought these were competitive races, and I trained for 4 months for just a 5K. What is happening to this gimbal? It's got the shakes. Shannon says, I'm with Kenny. First bus. She said I was pissed when they delayed the marathon start in 2020 because of traffic. You snooze, you lose.
That's one of the main reasons I'm crazy. That was the first year I did it.
Yeah, eventually Alicia's Corral Early Birds. There you go. You guys should get t-shirts. Theme Park Dad says, for all the runners, my son's band will be playing for everyone tomorrow and cheering them on. He's got a 2 a.m. call time. That's awesome. There you go. By the way, Dawn letting everyone know she just saw the Snow White movie, and it was very good, so don't listen to the critics all the time. There you go. Amy says she's got 20 Disney medals. All right. Well, let's fix this gimbal for a sec here. All right, I think we're going to walk by, see if we can sneak into the arena. If not, we'll just show you the outside of ESPN's Wide World of Sports, and we got another live stream coming up after this. So let's go for a walk together. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everyone who hit the like button. We passed 100. We are doing a live stream day, double live streams. There's gonna be another one right after this, but we're not done here yet, so don't go anywhere. Let's just go take a little stroll together. All right, we're taking a stroll.
All right.
Maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I won't. If not, have a great race weekend.
We'll keep in touch. Safe travels for you.
Yeah, but hit me up.
Yeah, text me tomorrow when you're done.
Yeah.
Or when I'm done, I'll text you. We're walking tomorrow.
See you.
I like your hat. Also impressed with the food selection. In case you didn't see it earlier, just in case you didn't see it earlier, let me say real English words. Have a great race, everyone. So if you came in a little late, this expo takes place at ESPN's Wide World of Sports. It is a multi-purpose sports facility. It does baseball, basketball, volleyball, cheer, dance, football, lacrosse, soccer, you name it. If it's a sport, they can do it here. Have a great day.
You too.
There's the State Farm Fieldhouse. There's a ton of fields out all behind these buildings as well. There's the stadium, which is baseball. We just went out of the athletic center. And the Advent Health Arena is down on the end. I think that's the biggest building. FIFA World Cup, the German team, this is going to be their practice facility. This used to be the home of the Atlanta Braves spring training, not so much anymore. Pro Bowl used to be here whenever they had it in Florida, except for the last 2 years. Even though it's still in Orlando, it was up by Camping World Stadium. They didn't do any events here. But a lot of collegiate, high school, and different championships.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Go to work. It's a huge campus here. If you ever want to see it, I mean, Google Earth just this area. It's tremendous. ESPN's Wide World of Sports. A brilliant idea. Some people don't know this, but there is a big lawsuit over ESPN Wide World of Sports. Apparently there is someone who pitched this idea, was very specific. There was proof. The person was no longer either dealing with Disney or working for Disney. I forget the exact details. I read this years ago. But a few years went by and Disney started to develop and build this. And it was almost exactly that person's idea. So they went into litigation with Disney, and the court found that Disney apparently loved this guy's idea so much, they used it. So he awarded him a nice chunk of money. But either way, we ended up with this fantastic complex of ESPN's Wide World of Sports. And today we are celebrating the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend as Disney celebrates heroes. Go Mets! I'll acknowledge it. Go Mets! You don't have to be from New York to like the Mets.
Jersey.
The Dirty Jers.
I'm an Italian Jersey girl, but without
That's
the
right.
fake tan and really
So that just
dark hair.
You're not a very good Jersey girl.
I'm not. I would not make it well on Jersey Shore.
I never watched Jersey Shore.
Oh, so trashy, but so good. I actually stopped a while ago.
The more photo ops out here in the Rotunda, I guess we'd call it. The 10K for Hercules, the 5K for Guardians.
So many dogs today.
So many furry friends. Here's the Advent Health Arena. So this is the other building you could go into, and that is where that Run Disney merch is. People literally making virtual queues just to go get the shirt and merch of their dreams.
Buy more stuff you don't need.
Wild.
And then people sell it on eBay.
So crazy. What an amazing world we live in. People waking up early, waiting in lines to buy a shirt. But I get it. You know, it's important to you. My first few races I did, I wanted to get something. I wasn't set on a shirt, but you know, you want to be proud of what you did. These are not easy. As I say when I'm announcing other races around Orlando, you know, you can sign up, but there's a big difference between signing up, and showing out. And putting in the work, never giving up until you cross that finish line. And there's such a sense of, I think you should be proud. I think you should be proud. I think you should have some pride in what you've accomplished. I tell people all the time, I go, be proud of what you did. Wear those medals. Let people know, you know. You wake up early on these days, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You prep, you put in the work, and you do it. It's not like you just get a medal. It's amazing. I'm always blown away by the different athletes I meet at all the different events. All right, well, we're walking out here. This is kind of all the other fun stuff we're gonna see as we walk out. So here's the plan. We're gonna probably end this stream in about a minute or two. I gotta drive over to the Disney resorts, and we're gonna do part 2 of the Skyliner scavenger hunt. We started it yesterday. We got 2 resorts done. It was harder than we thought, which I like a hard scavenger hunt at Disney. Sometimes they're like a little too easy, or they're meant for the kids or the families. Like, hey, where's Finding Mickey? Take a picture. This one was tough. So we're gonna go finish that, and we're also gonna show, what?
I gotta grab something out of her car.
Where, hold up one sec. All right, we figured out our plan. Sorry. Wasn't sure, you know, some private stuff may have been said, just to make sure everyone's happy. But anyway, here's the plan. We're gonna head over to Caribbean Beach. Start our scavenger hunt. We're gonna end. Make sure everyone sees them. I'm not finishing the stream today unless we see the brand new Easter eggs at the Yacht and Beach Club and have a bunch of fun on the Skyliner. So please tune in. The link's down below in the description after this. If you do have to take off for any reason, please follow the socials. My Instagram is @officialcarney. I'll be posting on my socials in New York all weekend. My Instagram, I just said the Instagram, Official Carney. Twitter, @YourWDW Guy. The TikTok's Adventures by Carney. We have a website, adventuresbycarney.fun. We have amazing sponsors. Please check them out. The links are down below. Cruiseinformer.com. Literally the greatest cruise travel agent you will ever find. Doesn't cost you a dime. They know all the cruise lines, all the ships, all the ports. And please check out SJG3 Collectibles on eBay. ebay.com/STR/SJG3 Collectibles. Or just search them in eBay stores. 25 years in the biz. Not a single complaint. Nicest guy in the world. Vince is the definition of what it means just to be a good human being. And I love supporting people like that, and I think you should too. And they have every kind of collectible, whether it's Disney, pop culture, movies, music, 80s, 90s, different toys, different pin, anything. He's got it or knows someone who does. Thanks for watching this stream. If you're watching in the future or just tuning in now, you can still hit the like button on the way out. It would mean a lot to me. Please subscribe. That's the ultimate compliment. Please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/adventuresbycarney. And I'll see everybody in hopefully about 15 minutes. See you in the next one. See you in 15. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye. I'm all the way over here somewhere. See you in a little bit. I wish I knew where my car was. Hi, Sara Garvey. Hi, Amy. We're gonna charge everything while we drive. I'm just gonna sing my way out of the stream. Shout out to Dawn, who's a new subscriber. All right, we gotta go. We're getting out of control. I'm running out of verses to this beautiful song. See you real soon.